don't know about you people, but have you had a losing streak and then you almost feel like you've forgotten how to trade all of a sudden? You feel now you have doubt in your trading strategy. You feel like maybe this trading is not working, or maybe even things have changed in the trading industry. Now that is what happened to me this week. Honestly, I had losses, loss after loss, loss after loss. Trust me, one of the hardest things that could happen to you is when you doubt yourself. This thing could potentially affect you. It could even affect you psychologically. So you have to make sure that whatever happens, you stay still, you stay calm, you stay strong. And let me share with you the trades that I took. And honestly, I don't feel like I made mistakes, but the markets just refused to give me opportunities. So if I can show you how my whole month has been so far, and you'll be able to see that now the markets have not been going well for me, not because I'm a bad trader, but the markets have been literally waking me out and then going to my direction. If I can show you well, this is, you see, I divide my charts into first of the month until like every week has its own, where Monday stops and then where Monday opens. So what happened here is that now if you notice well, what happened is that price, we took a beautiful sale that had even once made us money this side, but then this time around what it did, it came back into my zone, played around, and it even put us in some bit of profits, but later pushed up, wicked us outward to the opposite direction. Yet we imagine now, you have a trade, you know what you're supposed to do, but just a minor week takes you out, and because you've already lost a certain percentage, you cannot re-enter, right? And what did that cause? That made me miss even this trade. It also made me miss another trade in the next week. This one. What is this? Someone might say, I'm a bad trader. Oh, you're not good, you're not profitable, you're not confident. But I'll be honest with you, I'm so confident. I'm a mentor, I'm a trader. But what happened is that now I don't trade one pair. I had also XAUSD, right? So if we see XAUSD chart, if we notice well, what happened is that in the same week after me losing the other trade, the price did the same thing here, and guess what? Price did the same thing in a way that it wicked me out and then later pushed back to my direction. As a trader, what does that mean for you? Psychologically, you will feel you will lack the confidence. The confidence is going to reduce, and I'll be honest with you, this trade here made me lose my psychology. I lost my whole psychology. I felt like maybe I'm doing the wrong things, but in reality I'm actually not doing anything wrong, but the markets have just refused. Then the next week I also had another loss. So those are 3 consecutive losses all in one. Even if it was you, you would lose your psychology. And guess what? I end up missing a trade on a fair value gap. I end up missing a beautiful trade on BTC USD, which was supposed to be taken using the same concept. So what does that mean for you as a trader? You as a trader, you have to understand that the markets are going to punish you at some point, and you have to be able to be confident, to be able to pull it all off and say, no, I'm not a bad trader. The markets have just no, they are not in good market conditions. So that is what happened to me, honestly. And if we see all the losses here, if I can get the losses here, we shall see that I had let me see, I had like consecutive losses. If we see well here, you see that on my 200k account I had 2 losses. On gold I had I'm down 2%. This is a 200k funded account. And then for the other trades that we had on BTC and XAU, we can clearly see that I had loss after loss, loss. So I'm down 2% on most of all accounts. So psychologically, I wouldn't say that I'm a bad trader, but what has happened is that when you have a series of losses, and then remember you're a mentor, and then also you're trying to make your strategy works, because the next trades, you see, they worked very well, but I lost confidence in a way that having 3 consecutive losses, it means that I'm going to size down my risk. It means that I have to now recheck my trading strategy, the way I trade. That's where I end up sitting down and I'm like, you know what, Paul, first review these trades before you even take other trades. So when I missed this trade, psychologically I didn't feel the pain, because now I had confidence coming back, because I know that I'm not doing anything wrong. The trade that once worked will, again at some point it is going to work, but at the same point it could likely make you lose money, right? So being a trader, you need to understand that you're not doing anything wrong. The markets, sometimes they are going to punish you, and you have to accept, right? So that is how my week was, and trust me, it affected me in a way that I end up going into losing trades, and I did blow the accounts. First of all, I cannot do that. But what happened is that now the rules that I was supposed to follow, I end up not following them because I'm supposed to execute regardless. But I felt like I lacked that confidence, I'll be honest with you. And then we have seen that the result of lacking confidence made me miss a random trade, which was a good one. Actually 2 good trades on this pair, which could have even possibly helped me recover these other trades, right? So being able to understand that now trading is it's a mental business. It's a business of psychology. I'll be honest with you, psychology, you need to work on the psychology where you say accept the losses, accept the losses. So that is what I'm currently doing. I accepted the loss. For me, I accepted the loss that I lost the trade, but that doesn't mean that I'm a bad trader. And accept the loss. Then what next do? We do what you call regular back testing. We do what you call regular back testing every weekend. Back testing. So when you do regular back testing, I'll show you that you see I do what you call tracking journal. I track my trades. You see every trade that I take, we down the first week of trading XAU, we were down 1%, and then you see I even put the dates of the trade which was second, so down 1%. Then the next week I had also another 1% loss. Then the third, so you see these are 2 consecutive losses, and then they were just wiking me out. So meaning as a trader, I'm going to lose my psychology. I'm going to doubt myself, but that is all part of the business. You will doubt yourself at some point, but it doesn't mean that you're a bad trader. You will see that I missed this, these 2 consecutive trades which would have recovered, but because I had a loss here, and then after this one I had also another loss here on gold. So gold had 2 losses in a row. It made me lose 2 trades, and then psychologically I lost my, that it happens most of the times. You feel like maybe you're not doing the right thing, but when you go back to practicing, you will actually see that you're not doing anything wrong. You're doing the right thing. But what is happening is that now you have to accept that the outcome is going to be like that. That is part of the business. You're going to lose. You have to accept that, and the moment you accept, that is when you grow, because you won't have panic. You won't have that thing of maybe I'm doing the right thing, but I have to change the strategy. You don't find yourself doing what you call strategy hopping, because the loss has happened. You have to accept it. 1, 2, I had them. Yes, this is what traders don't show you, but it is even possible to get even the third trade as a loss, right? So these 3 consecutive losses resulted into me missing a trade on a fair value gap, 2 trades on BTC. But as you go back and try to review, you will realize that all this happens, but it is part of the business, and you have to accept that you are not perfect as a trader. You will lose at some point, and that is how the market is going to miss. Sometimes the market can misbehave, right? So learn from me, and in a way that when you lose, just size down the lot size, but keep trading, keep doing what you're supposed to do, because it's tough at the start. It's just testing you that are you strong psychologically. So this one exposed me that I'm weak psychologically, because I end up missing trades which were beautiful just because I had losses, and I wouldn't want this to happen to you, because trust me, when you lose 2 consecutive trades, yes, you're going to break down, but now here you're supposed to size down the lot size and risk. So you see, I didn't blow the account. I don't think I've ever blown a funded account, but I just want you to learn from me that losses are normal. You can have 3 losses in a row, but you don't have to stop trading. You just have to review to keep pushing, right? So I end up missing trades. That's why I'm telling you all this. But I really don't want you to be like me. Learn from me that if you have losses, keep trading, because you never know, the next trade could be a good one and you could recover your trade, right? So I know you can do this. Trust me, I'm just teaching you this because I know you can do this. If you learn from my mistakes, then you will grow. If market has tortured you before like me, please comment in the comment section. Let's see, how did you handle the losing streaks? How do you handle the losses? And let's be able to be there for one another. And I know we can do this. I completely trust you. And yeah, so yeah, that was my trading week. Let me know, how do you handle losing streaks? How does the market affect you? Do you lose your mind psychologically? Do you feel doubt in your trading? Do you feel like you want to give up at some point? Because I've had traders, after a losing streak, they completely break down. But yeah, that's it for this video, honestly, and I hope it was valuable. Don't forget to subscribe. I will see you in the next one.